Here we are.
The studio wants more diversity. What the hell is diversity? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe diversity is an old wooden ship used in the colonial times. Do you know how many quotable lines are in Anchorman? It's so good. Oh,
yeah, I love that movie.
It's like, San Diego. Drink it in. It always goes down smooth. Loosely translated to a whale's vagina. No, that's not it.
No, that's not it.
Does it mean Saint Diego? No, not at all. I'm pretty sure it is. Like,
yeah.
Oh man, there's too many quotable Anchorman lines. Too many. I remember I first watched that when I worked at Kelly's.
Kelly's shoe store.
Yeah, it was my first job out of high school. So the year 2005. So that's when I saw Anchorman.
Yeah.
Anchorman, like. Maybe next time don't wear a bra. No, you. I was talking to you. I don't know who you are. What was your name? Lanolin?
Lanolin?
Lanolin, like sheep's wool?
Brick, you killed someone.
Brick killed a guy.
Yes, Brick, I've been meaning to talk to you about that.
Yeah. It was like, I was in love once. Yeah. What was her name? I don't know. It's not a good start, but keep going. She was Brazilian or Chinese or something weird. We met at the restroom of a Kmart. We made out for hours. Then we parted ways and never saw each other again. I'm pretty sure that's not love. Damn it.
Brick's like, I love lamp. I love desk. Brick, are you just saying things you love that you can see? I love lamp.
Do you really love the lamp, or are you just saying that because you can see it? And they break out of that song.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking, what are they prank calling her? The congratulations, you've been knocked up. Like, who is this? I'm a professional doctor. So good. Like, It smells like a used diaper food with Indian food.
Smells like Bigfoot's dick.
The smell of desire, my lady. Like, that's a saying, like, around the house, like, Kiana would, like, she's like, 60% of the time it works every time. I'm like, that doesn't make sense. Oh, what a beautiful fucking day.
Yeah, well, the rain was half the reason why we're recording in here. Because if we were doing this in the shed, you would hear nothing. Yeah, we're going.
Oh, like, again, it's not a gimmick. Like, I never usually know, but we've spent... I mean, I've been around your house for like a good solid hour and a half.
Yeah.
We've been in here for like 20, 25 minutes.
Yeah.
To the point where it's just like, I'm all talked out.
So before you jump...
Yeah, we just imagine that like a 4-minute. People will see it and like on Spotify, like, oh, there must be some sort of error.
Yeah.
Must
be an
yada yada. Sometimes I get the boohoos. I'm good at the moment. Blah blah blah. Sal's Pizza's opening soon. Can't wait for that. How are you doing? I'm good too. Before you jump, just don't. Ding, 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 ding.
Before you jump, just don't.
For those that live in Palms North, Sal's Pizza, I think it's in a few weeks.
September something. I'm sorry, I had to poop.
Is it opening in a few weeks, I think?
Yeah, a couple of weeks, 2 or 3. I'm not sure the exact day, but oh my God.
Well, I'm fresh off a 2-week little stint in Auckland.
Yeah.
And I think I had Sal's for 3 or 4 times up there. And this is how much of a good friend I am. I thought of you straight away, but I'm like, I don't want to be a cunt and just take a photo of the box. I'm like, might as well just like voice clip with it, like, nah. Like, what? You're not going to be like, oh, I'm so happy for him. It's only going to be nothing but, it could be the straw that makes you just go, oh, this day could get fucked.
If you'd timed it right, it would have been.
It's like nothing good could come from it. So I was just like, I'll tell him about it. Like, I'm not going to send him a...
I don't feel bad because while you're gone on Tuesday and Wednesday, I had KFC 2 days in a row.
2 days in a row.
Hot and spicy chicken is out, so...
Hot and spicy chicken is out.
Yeah.
What's the difference between hot and spicy chicken and wicked wings? Exactly.
Size.
Oh, because it's not just in wing format.
It's huge.
No, it don't.
Oh my god. And they got 2 new sauces out for it. They got the Reaper sauce, or whatever it's called.
The Reaper sauce.
With ghost chilies or something. And that's shit. It tastes like assholes.
Oh,
like,
is it purely just to add spice?
It is purely just spice, but it tastes terrible.
No, that's no.
But then they got the supercharged sauce, which is the sauce they put in the Zinger Stackers.
Oh yeah, that's the
Orangey mayonnaise sauce. And that on some hot and spicy chicken is the fucking business.
I feel like with hot spicy chicken, I'd rather have something that's like not like I don't want to put spicy on spicy.
No, it was good.
Yeah.
Oh man, it was so good.
Okay.
That supercharged sauce is absolutely incredible on the hot and spicy because it's spicy and creamy and delicious.
Does it
and then you get the crunch of the hot and spicy. Because that's my favorite thing about hot and spicy. It isn't actually so much the spice; it's the fact that it's crunchy as. Like you bite into it and it's like super solid.
Does it compare to the Auckland night markets?
Yeah. The hot and spicy KFC does, yeah. Fuck yeah.
20 dumplings for $5.
Oh, well, that's 2 different things.
Yeah, they don't have like. I'm not gonna look like for people that don't know what the Auckland night markets are. They're always located in like some sort of warehouse or countdown car park. They're not the most hygienic looking, feeling. It's a fucking car park with like running like taps and everything. Probably not the best place I'd want fried chicken.
But the best fried chicken.
But I usually go for shit that won't give me food poisoning. So I go for like.
Yeah.
But
no seafood.
Yeah,
You're not seeing many fridges around.
And you're surrounded by like it's turning more into the Otara market, the night market. It used to be all about food, but now there's like every second stall is like knockoff hoodies.
Oh, it's losing its charm.
I remember before like the shops like Barris and CoinSave came along, when like knockoff like, because I'm sure Von Dutch at one point in time was a very respectable brand.
Yeah.
And then Asian stores got their hands on it. And now if you have a legit Von Dutch, it's just like, you know.
Which stall did you get that from?
Yeah, which stall? Plus, that's an A instead of an O.
Yeah.
And do they match your Adidas shoes? Like, I don't mind knockoffs, but like hoodies. But like, I'm not going to get one that's clearly. It's USA hoodie, but the U's upside down.
You don't want to get that Von Dutch where they've turned the D into a B. Von Butch.
It not even sounds the same. It's okay, you buy. What size are you? 2XL? So what the fuck? Like,
I give you extra small.
oh nah. Like, I remember when I was over in Thailand, I couldn't find. I don't have massive feet. I was like, I couldn't find a shoe that was larger than like a 9, like size 9. Like, you know, like the you had to get like 2XL hoodies. Because I don't know if you've met Thai men. They're quite not the biggest build.
No.
Not the biggest build at all.
So it's the same as when you order clothes from the States. You're like, oh, I'll get a 4XL. And it's like a 9XL.
Yeah.
Because they just upscale everything to make it seem like you're not as big.
Well, do you know what they do now is like, you know, the people that model, you know, like say, even they're on Hallensteins and Culture Kings where the model is like this tall, this heavy, and they're wearing this, that helps.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That helps a lot, otherwise it's a guessing game.
Yeah.
So many times I've been meaning to order a couple of things off the like WWE. I want an NWO hoodie.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
The price is great. They have these like emailers that come out and like, you know, 30 to 70% off everything. Oh, but there's $89 crippling shipping charge, handling fee. I don't know what the fuck that is. Like that should be part of the shipping charge,
You'd
right?
think so.
Handling fee of $14.99. We suggest you declare it just in case it goes through customs. The declare fee is $19 as well.
Yeah. Plus tax.
Yeah, this was earlier in the day, like because Culture Kings used to. It was they didn't have a New Zealand site. I think this is way like maybe 3-4 years ago.
Yeah.
And I did one big drop, like so much shit, like. And on top of that, and then if you spend X amount with them, you get like a free gift. And like the more you spend, the more free shit. But then when it went through customs in Auckland, I got an email from customs in Auckland. It was I had to pay X amount in tax.
To clear it.
But what happened was those freebies, like one of them was this like big like leather bag.
Yeah.
But they valued that. Because on the invoice it says like bag valued at $169, but even though it's free, they add that.
Yeah.
So I had to pay tax on the in total amount, and they don't release it. I'm like, Dad, where's my birthday presents? There'll be no birthday this year, darling. Where's my Christmas present? There'll be no Christmas.
Texan to put a stop to that.
Yeah, that's right. Like, hey, look, there was no Christmas last year. Just no Christmas. No. Like, no.
Yeah.
I dropped the because what else have I got going on for me? Like,
you're gonna tell the people about your Reeboks.
So yeah, like I was gonna buy them a week ago. I was in Auckland.
But hold on. First, you gotta say what it is.
Okay, so they are called Reebok pumps, and like showing our age here, but like this is way back when I was, poor little kid running around wearing sandals, and I went to a rich white primary school. And to this day, it's in my top 5 of all time shoes I've always wanted.
Yeah.
And for those who don't know, they come in different colours, but on the tongue, there's an orange basketball with the word pump on it. Now, you start and it's like, how would you describe it? Like, it's like
an ear pump,
Well, it's a basketball, it's like, it sort of bulges out of the tongue.
Yeah.
But you can sort of press it, like, shh. And it's like, it's not just a gimmick. What it is like when you pump the basketball, there's an air sock inside the shoe, and then so that starts pumping that. So then it sort of molds to your foot. So the laces are more of a afterthought because it's all done by that pump. Yeah. But there's also a release valve too. Like, so if you've gone too far, it's too tight, you can release it.
Yeah, let it go.
And
basically, if you were born any time between 1980 and 1987, you'll know what we're talking about.
Yeah,
because they were the business.
Because oh man, I feel like there's certain friends of ours that are gonna. So I'll cover my bases. I think it's 1993. There was a basketball player, they had the slam dunk contest. Yeah. And there's a basketball player, a little bit of history here, by the name of D. Brown. He played for Boston Celtics. Yeah. And he was only 6'1". He wasn't really expected to win at all. And he went. He was sitting, instead of getting ready to dunk the ball, he sat at half court. And then he was sitting there, and he reached down, and he was wearing Reebok pumps, and he started pumping them. And they're like, you got to pump up the shoes, man. Who was this guy? And then he ran and did a 360 no look. Yeah. He put it was like a dab. Yeah. So he had his face, jumped, did 360, and dunked it, and he won the dunk comp. Yeah. So and he made the Reebok pumps uber famous from there. And well, long story short, they re-released them recently. Now the sneaker freak in me went berserko, and this was when I was in Auckland. I was umming and ahhing, like, I'll sleep on it. I swear this is 100% fact. I even showed my cousin Vin, and he was like, "Oh," and I'm like, "Yeah, I didn't come up here with heaps of money. My payday's not until early next week. Plus I got a poker game on Friday. I want money just in case. I've got to get from Otara, catch the train to Britomart, and then and then blah blah blah, take the fucking Northern Express bus over. All the public transport involved. I need that money. I'm thinking about it." And he was like, "Bro, he's like, man, if that's one of your dream shoes, I want them, and I don't even like sneakers." I swear to God, the next morning, sold out Australasia wide. Wow. And that was and I want the specific green and black ones that I showed you before. Yeah. Now the original ones, they're black. Yeah. With a little bit of white and orange.
That's right. Yeah.
They're for a size 10. They are valued at $689. Yeah. Now I was showing my brother that, and he's like, "Holy shit!" And now my brother's size 15 US.
Wow.
And size 15 US, they don't make them, so they're customized.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. $1,480.
Jesus.
That's so. Long story short, the black ones are out of the question.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what's that? $1,400 like? That's 4 easy fortnightly payments of like 350. No,
Everything you've got.
so no, that's not cool. So anyway, so they sold out, blah blah, until like last night.
Yeah.
It's about 1 in, and I got an emailer because I belong to the sneaker fraternity, like
Sneaker fraternity.
yeah, where we buy and sell, like
Secret club.
it's like Stonecutters and the Simpsons, but for shoes. And they re-release them now. They are a little bit like they got a new shipment in, and because it's a sneaker fraternity, like I guess they get first dibs.
Yeah.
And I've reserved it. So when I said I've bought them, I've reserved them.
Oh, okay.
But like you can reserve them for like I think it was like not 24 hours, not 48, so it must be 36 hours.
Yeah.
But like I get money tomorrow night.
So you put that down payment on.
I'm gonna buy those shoes because I'm like I can't like believe like there's certain shoes that I wear when people look at them like oh that's a bit bright or what have you. And it's just like some of them it's regardless of what they look like, it's a nostalgia from when we were broke growing up, and I was surrounded by rich white kids. And I remember one time, this is a cool like story that my dad, like I remember, like we're walking out of Parkland Primary School. I remember me 6, 7, 8 years old, and I had like raggedy clothes, and I was surrounded by, kids with like the Jordan singlets and blah blah blah. And my dad like I wasn't like moping or anything because I knew better.
Yeah.
It's not this day and age where it's called social anxiety, or where it's just like back then it's like if you're, I'll give you something to cry about.
Yeah.
It's like, so you knew better.
Oh, there was a famous line in my house.
So my dad turned around and he's just like, he goes, if you want what they have, he goes, be better than them.
Yeah.
I don't know why I remember this conversation. I'm like 7, 6 years old. And I remember it was right outside the dental nurse clinic at Parkland Primary School. That's how much I remember this. And he was like, he turned around and he like sort of like bent down and pointed at me, which usually is universal sign like, I'm in trouble, I'm going to get a smack in the head. And he was just like, if you want what they have, son, be better than them. I was like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
He was just like, right now, like, you can't have what they have, blah, blah, blah. But one day they're going to need a boss. So in between now and when you're an adult, he goes, be smarter than them, be better than them.
Yeah.
And one day you can have what they have. Until then, you just have to work hard.
Yeah.
He goes, or cry about it. And he just turned around and started walking.
So you cried?
The most pep talks I've ever had from my dad. That's as emotionally charged as it got.
Yeah, yeah.
But I remember it clear as day. And it's not really connected, but it is. But I won't name his name, obviously. But there was a kid. He was one of the instigator at the like he was like the show off bully, and like on athletics days, the parents would come along and they're like, like pompous and fucking blah blah. I think one of them was like a real estate agent. I don't know. And he was the one that used to show off with all his gears and stuff. And I used to get bullied heaps back at primary school. He used to like laugh at like stuff I'd wear and blah blah blah, like Roman sandals, all that sort of thing. Oh, you wearing girls' sandals and like Anyway, like a while back, I worked for a deco. I was the recruitment manager there. That guy walked in. That guy walked in.
And didn't get a job?
And like, I'm like, I rang Dad on my lunch break. Because this was back in 2014, 15, Dad wasn't like, in an urn, in a state of ashes.
Yeah,
at the time.
He was still upright.
He was still upright, paying taxes and all that. Yeah. And like, I rang him on my lunch break. And I'm like, he didn't remember the backstory. I'm just like, remember when I was like Parkland Primary School, I was around rich white kids all the time.
Yeah.
And I get told him about the pep talk. He's like, I vaguely remember. I'm like, I'd said the name. He's like, I remember that name.
Yeah.
He's like, guess who fucking came in wanting a job? Like, I'm gonna make him like bloody well, like jump through so many hoops to get a factory job. Like, it was just cool. Like a little. Not cool that this guy was like made nothing out of his life. Yeah. Or anything. But like it just was like that moment that I had with Dad.
It came 360.
And it's one of those things that has just stayed with me.
Yeah.
Like nothing's gonna fall in. You're not one of those. We're not one of those families where shit falls in your lap.
Yeah.
You gotta go get it.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's one of the most valuable like bits of advice. The other bit of advice was that time that like you were talking about. It was an episode about a month ago about work, about leaving a paper trail. Like if it's your word versus the man.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Though but if you
record everything.
You record everything. Like I remember those conversations, man. Like, but that one was cool, and that was this is one of the shoes going full circle. Like, this is one of the shoes where Dad was like, one day you'll get those. You just gotta. Oh yeah, so. Oh yeah, so that's the long-winded.
So when those things turn up, it's gonna be. You ever gonna wear them?
Well, like I have these purple suede Jordans,
which
as we speak, your daughter is making a to match those Jordans a loom band as we speak right now.
Yeah, yeah.
And
I was wondering what she was talking to you about colours.
Yeah, like because they're purple suede.
Yeah.
Right. Like and like I hardly ever wear them. I wear them sometimes, but you're gonna have to revoke my man card when I say this. But I'm scared it'll rain and tarnish the suede.
Well, there's fair. No, that's fair. It's suede. Yeah. We've all seen the episode of The Jacket on Seinfeld.
Oh, what a reference! Though.
Where he wears a candy stripe interior jacket to meet Elaine's father.
What about Putty when he gets that brown puff that fur jacket? And then he gets some of the 8-ball.
Yeah.
If you want to ask me, ask the 8-ball. But I will be wearing them. Yeah,
they're not just for the shelf.
Nah, like
you got to at least pump them up once.
I've got shoes that I've had sneaker freaks come up to me and they know what they are because I do the same if someone's like, I'm like, hey, you're wearing blah blah blah, but some of them are collectors that I wear.
Yeah.
Like whoa, I'm just like, yo man, like I wasn't meant to see my 30th birthday.
Yeah.
Every day's
I'm wearing this shit.
I don't want them to be and no one ever goes into my room apart from my daughter when she wants something.
Yeah.
So like. Why are they going to collect dust in the... No, let them. Yeah. But those are $700 collector's items. I'm like, and? I can clean.
Yeah.
Like,
But I have the same with like...
I just...
Something not many people know about me, but I really love...
Jurassic Park. KFC. Like...
I really love movie-themed Hot Wheels.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I actually got quite a few of them now.
Where are they?
Some of them are in the shed.
They should be
where we record. So I've got
movie-themed Matchbox cars.
Yeah, so I've got the Ninja Turtles van from the TV show, the cartoon.
The Ninja Turtles van.
Yeah, I've got that. I've got the Ghostbusters car. I got. Oh man, I've got
just
a few.
any movie like iconic.
Yeah. Like shit I like.
Ghostbusters.
It's got to be shit I like. I've got a few.
DeLorean? Is there a DeLorean version Matchbox?
I've got a DeLorean.
Oh fuck!
In fact, I've got 3.
Oh.
I've got the micro Hot Wheels, and it's all 3 DeLoreans. Because you notice in the movies the DeLorean changed. So in the first one it was the original, and in the second one it had Mr. Fusion from the future, and then the third one they went back out west, and so they had to alter it. Right.
I'm trying to wrap my
trust me on this one.
Oh yeah, I don't.
Just trust me.
Trying to remember
and so I've got all 3 of them. Behind you probably can't see it, but like.
Is it a blind joke?
No. Well, yeah, but behind you in those shelves is a big box. It says DC, and that's got 5. Just keep going straight across. Yeah, right in there, and it says Hot Wheels, and it's got 5 Hot Wheels in it from Batman. 5 different Batman Hot Wheels.
I can't see what I'm doing, and I feel like I'm going to drop.
No. But the point I'm making is everyone's like, leave them in the box. Don't take them out of the box. No, I get them and I rip them open.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I want to play with it.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, fuck it, I'm never going to sell them.
Exactly.
Like, these people are like, no, they're collectible. I'm
it's not like you play with them in a sandpit and fuck them up. But
yeah. And somewhere around here.
When you said micro Hot Wheels, this is a noob question for you probably. Like, what's the difference between micro Hot Wheels and Micro Machines?
Micro Machines was a different brand. I don't know if they're called Micro Hot Wheels, but they're little. So I've got those. I've got, what else have I got? I've got some Jurassic Park ones. I've got a Jurassic Park one in here, but my son was playing with it. I don't know where he's put it.
Vehicles in our time. Going back to Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Oh no, I hate that shit.
I was trying to go as far back as I...
Fuck that fucking VW, Hitler's car. Yeah, I've somewhere around here. I've got a Jurassic Park, but I actually don't know what Bricken's done with it. So
Is that one of the the electric powered?
no,
Jeeps?
it was the gas. It was a gas jeep that the Tyrannosaurus chases after they save Malcolm from the Tyrannosaurus.
It's coming
I
from a
can't
man
see
who, quite literally, is sitting in front of me wearing a Jurassic Park T-shirt.
Yeah. Oh hell yeah. Oh look, there's even dip on it.
What you say? You're like, you put it in your mouth. You're like, oh, that's not dip.
That was menstrual blood.
Menstrual blood. Wow.
Yeah, but I love collecting. When we go to the warehouse, I always go through the Hot Wheels section, and if I see a movie I like,
Because it doesn't have to be a movie that has a vehicle in it. It could just be a movie themed.
No. Because Jen tried to buy me movie themed vehicles, and I sent that shit straight back. I'm like, no.
Thanks for the anniversary gift, darling. But
Yeah,
fuck you.
you don't know me at all. No, she was like, "Do you want these?" And she sent me photos. I was like, "No." She was like, "Why?" I was like, They weren't in the movies or TV show.
Ah, so it has to be an actual vehicle. Yeah. Is that right?
It has to be something that I've seen. Yeah.
You got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Like, what else is it? Scooby Doo.
I hate Scooby Doo, so I haven't got that.
Why do you hate Scooby Doo?
Oh, he's just a dick.
Is it something that you've always is it since the movies came out, the real life?
Do you know what it was? Is that when the show was on, the original 60s show?
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't watch it then, obviously. I've watched repeats.
When they were on Cartoon Network, you didn't ever got down with Scooby Doo?
It's just every episode was exactly the same. It's like, hey gang, we're going to pull up into this town now.
Even 9-year-old you was like, the premise never changes.
Yeah. And they would get there and someone would be like, hey, welcome to town, but don't go in the community centre. It's haunted. And Scoob will be like, ugh, and Shaggy will be like, I'm not fucking going in there.
And then it's just like, and then the outro speech is like, and I would have got away with it too.
Yeah, exactly. Every fucking episode.
And then they introduced Scrappy.
Oh, and that little fucker. I hated that little fuck.
Hate's really strong.
I couldn't stand him. I was just like, I hope.
Anything animated that I hate.
I hope something falls on him and he never comes. I wanted them to like
we'll put him down.
Yeah, I want him to be like what was the Itchy and Scratchy one they did? You know what I mean?
Oh,
the dog,
like,
Poochie. I wanted them to Poochie that shit.
What? And he just like disappeared.
I have to go now. Woo, 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 woo.
What about was just like the one where Scratchy gets wait, Itchy is the cat, right? Sorry.
No, Itchy's the mouse. Scratchy's the cat. Cause
so the one episode where Scratchy gets like him back, and then like Bart and Lisa were watching it and they were holding hands, and then like the TV, and there was that nerd like,
yeah.
Plug it in.
What? The TV or the rock tumbler? The TV.
And they she show, and then Krusty's like, "Whoa, we're not gonna show that again for a million years."
Yeah.
Oh,
did you not get why they called Itchy and Scratchy?
Well,
Itchy is because mice carry fleas, and fleas were the reason for the plague. That's why it's called Itchy. And Scratchy is because cats scratch you.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, that's the.
I was like, they have debilitating skin conditions like me?
No. Oh, maybe.
It's funny. I've never seen any like tubes of Locoid or hydrocortisone creams around in this episode. Okay, so you hate. Okay, that's good to know.
I hate Scooby.
Okay, so if that's one of your things, is there because I've got like a bucket list of sneakers that I'd love.
Oh,
so
okay.
Do you have like micro machines like
or Hot Wheels? Yeah.
Hot Wheels that like you're just like one day.
I do, but I got it.
Like but I already have them. Like
it's actually in that box, the one I really wanted.
It was anything on top of this box?
Just pull it out.
What's this?
No. Keep going down. Those are wet wipes.
Yeah, but like I just want to take that away.
Oh no, the box is real thin. That will stay there. For those who can't see, we're just trying to retrieve a box.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah. There you go. You got it. Here, to get rid of the dip. There's dip here if you want it, by the way.
Yeah, it's some on your shirt, brother, apparently.
Yeah, I had that. So if I open this, the one I actually really wanted was in here.
Feels like we're doing an unboxing.
And so I bought it. It was this one, which is the 89 Batman.
Ooh.
From the Tim Burton movie. Look at that shit. That's a good looking car.
Gold rims.
Yeah.
And it's got some weight to it too.
Yeah, these are like the really good ones. So this box set, just for those who are listening, the box set I have, it comes with the 66 Batman Batmobile, the 89, which is what you're holding, the 89 Tim Burton Batmobile, the Dark Knight Rises, not the Tumbler, the Batwing that he flew.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what I mean? And then it's got the Justice League Batmobile from like the Ben, what's his name? Ben, who was the second to last Batman?
Second to last Batman. Christian
Ben Affleck.
Oh, Ben Affleck.
And then it's got the new Batman Batmobile, which is this one, which is one of my. I actually really like this one.
Wait. Is there no Batmobile with Val Kilmer behind it?
No.
would you say who would be your worst Batman of all time?
I don't know, man.
I reckon there's one quite popular choice.
Yeah.
The name.
George Clooney.
No.
Clooney wasn't very popular. Val Kilmer wasn't too popular.
Another one. He was.
Ben Affleck.
No.
There was Adam West.
No.
Michael Keating.
Michael Keating.
He was the best though.
I just like him.
Do you know what I've always found? It doesn't matter who plays Batman. What actually matters is who plays Bruce Wayne. Because anyone can play Batman. Do you know what I mean? Like, in theory, they could have got any stunt double to be Batman because you don't really see his face.
I see what you mean. But it's all about the...
It's all about the Bruce Wayne. And Michael Keating was the best Bruce Wayne because he was, like, just cool. He was just like, whatever.
What do you think of Christian Bale?
He was alright, but he was too moody.
He is quite, yeah.
He was too like, look, just crack a smile, fucker.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You're still a billionaire. Calm the fuck down.
A lot of his scenes had Michael Caine, and I love Michael Caine.
That made up for everything.
I'm Michael Caine.
That bit where he's apologising to the grave in the last one, I cry every fucking time. Where he's like, they're burying Bruce Wayne because he's dead. Oh, you can't see air quotes on this because he's, air quotes, dead. And then after they cover the grave, he turns to Martha and the father. I forget the father's name. And he's like, I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry.
I let you down. And I'm just like, it's okay, Michael Caine.
I feel like we could make a decent list of movies that make you
cry. Oh, there are so many. Lion King. Not the scene you think.
It's where they start singing Hakuna Matata. Like, this god-awful song.
It's when they start eating bugs. I'm like, why can't I do that?
Yuck. Yeah, okay. What's the scene that makes you...
And Lion King? Oh, no, it's when Mufasa dies, of course.
Oh, okay. It's not the scene that you think.
Yeah.
Like, because
it's when Simba blasts all over Timon.
All over Timon?
Oh, wait, that was the X-rated Lion King. Sorry. Hey, Timon.
And then Rafiki's like, you know, that wasn't the juice of the...
of that fruit. The one that makes me cry the most is a movie called Awakenings.
Yeah, we've had this yarn.
That makes me cry.
On an episode.
Like, proper cry.
I think the start of the year.
Yeah.
And then I felt like... Because then I'm like, I can't think of one.
Oh, that
and
makes
you're
you
like,
cry?
it's got to be one. And I'm like...
You're such a cold bastard.
Like, yeah, because it's like... You know, I'm not like I've cried on this podcast more than one occasion.
Yeah.
Like I'm not. Yeah. It's not about that. Like I'm too proud to, but I can't think of. And that's coming from a guy who had a father who, not only cried every second movie, he used to cry when I go for school camp.
Really?
Oh yeah, I'm not kidding.
Oh man.
He was like, you know, you chuck on ET or The Sound of Music. It's
ET makes me cry too.
Game over.
Sound of Music can get fucked. I've never watched it.
Yeah, there was something that was.
There's a Marvel movie that makes me cry. It's a bit where, spoilers if you haven't seen it, but fuck's sake. Where Iron Man dies.
Iron Man dies? That's a thing? See,
yeah.
I don't watch any
Marvel movies.
I don't know.
Not your jam.
I don't know. There was a massive flood of them and then I haven't even seen Black Panther.
Oh, that's good. Wakanda Forever, man.
Was it Wakanda?
Wakanda. Yeah.
Was he the last famous black actor? Like, is he the latest one on the block? That dude. Is he like the new Michael B. Jordan?
Well, he's dead now.
What, that actor?
Yeah, he played Black Panther. He died.
Don't say it was of AIDS.
No, can't. Whoa! I made an AIDS joke last night on stage.
Did you?
Yeah. AIDS came out.
AIDS came out.
Yeah, I made a joke
last night, which was the graduate show at the
graduate
Globe.
show, yeah, MC.
And congratulations to the graduates from the last course.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Morgan and yourself for putting them through.
Yeah.
The ringer, so to speak. I heard it was a bit of a success.
It was a good show.
But tell us about this AIDS.
Oh, it's not so much an AIDS joke. It's a joke. I think you've heard it. Oh, fuck. I just fucked my cord. I think you've heard it where I run into the girl I lost my virginity to at the graveyard.
What is it? I do, come on, help me on my
Sounds familiar.
Shit.
So the joke is, I don't want to do it verbatim, but yeah.
I know what you're talking about now, yes.
It goes, it's a weird thing happened. I ran to a girl the girl I lost my virginity to. I was like, it was really awkward because it was at a graveyard. I was like, and by the way, the relationship didn't end well because she cheated on me. And there was a lot of hate for a long time. And then I was like, but there we were in the graveyard once again. We'd met once again. And yeah, thank God she's dead. I was like, when you wish upon a star, motherfucker. And then when I was like, I wish that bitch dead. Dreams come true.
And then she was.
Yeah. I was like, and then I go, yeah.
And then I felt more, and then I'm like, I should really feel something here. And I felt nothing.
No, I go, yeah, I gave her AIDS. And the crowd goes, ha ha ha. I was like, no, just kidding. Could you imagine? They go, no, I gave her hepatitis.
See, if you're like a Samoan or something, like, I gave her the gout.
Yeah, I gave her the gout.
I
gave her diabetes.
I gave her the diabetes. Yeah, because I eat a lot of, that thing. Oh, the lost virginity one. You
know what I just realised?
What?
Sorry. I just realised that this comes with a stand to put the bat wing in. And it stands it. Oh, fuck. Keep talking.
Do you know what you should do is put like a cubby hole thing, because I've been
look at that.
I used to often think I should some of the sneakers I have put them in white cubby holes with a little light underneath,
a little LED,
in my poker room, whatever.
Yeah.
You should do the same with showcase them.
Well, I got them out in the shed.
Yeah, so
I've lost a few too.
So you're saying that you've got every vehicle you can think of really that's in.
No, I haven't got them all. There's ones I still want.
Which is what, yeah.
Let me think. I like to get what are some real iconic vehicles I like to get. Yeah, I'm trying to think of.
Right now there are people.
I like to get John Wick's Mustang.
John Wick's. Oh, that's a fucking good.
Yeah. Everyone's.
What about I'm supposing everyone's I suppose you want Bumblebee from Transformers.
Nah.
Is that too common?
I'm not big on those movies, the new ones. I like the cartoons, but I wasn't big on those movies.
On this fucking, do you want the car from Cars?
Yeah, I would actually. I like those movies, except for the second one. That was shit. Yeah. But I do like those. The third one was fucking boss.
I'd want the RC buggy from Toy Story.
Oh, yeah.
The remote controller.
Yeah, that's quite cool. Oh, man, you'd think I'd know this, but I just fucking, my mind's gone absolutely blank. The ones I really want, I have. The Ghostbusters one and the DeLoreans I really wanted.
So how much, do they get quite high up in price?
They can, but the set I managed to get on clearance, and I only got it for that one car. Yeah. Because I actually already had the Batwing.
Right.
And that was $40.
See, I feel like our tastes are a little
different.
Yeah. So the sneakers I want are just
and don't get me wrong, yeah, they are, because my favourite shoes are Vans. And they're at most $160.
Yeah.
Unless you get the collector's ones. There was a Simpsons one I really wanted.
Simpsons one?
Yeah. And they were fucking so cool. And they were $300 and something.
See, that's standard Jordan price.
Yeah. But I settled for a pair of Adidas, Simpsons Adidas ones.
That's pretty cool.
And they were $80, $90 or something.
I would have thought Vans, there would be collected Tony Hawk sort of.
Yeah, you can get all that, but I don't want all that.
I went down nostalgia lane the other day. I put on Tony Hawk's 1 and 2 soundtrack.
Oh, nice.
Oh man,
I downloaded that game. I have it on my PlayStation currently. It was the free game of the month this month.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty shit.
What, Tony Hawk 1?
Tony Hawk 1, yeah. It's a remake of it.
Because you can't manual.
You can manual in it.
Did they add manuals to Tony Hawk 1?
Oh, maybe there was 2.
Yeah, you couldn't manual in the first one.
Oh, okay.
Do you remember that song, like Here I Am?
Yeah.
Going on,
ska music. Yeah.
I feel like my trumpet's pretty good.
Yeah, well done.
Thank you. Yeah.
Well done.
Is now I'm just going to talk about it openly on first of all, while I was in Otara, I saw in a matter of 3 hours 2 snatch and runs from the fruit and veg market where people would like go in and just like because meat's not cheap.
No.
Like the first one happened, I went, whoa. The second one, I already fucking acclimatized to my surroundings. The second one, I was sitting maybe 10 feet away. Like, they ran the opposite way. It's not like they ran, like they walked past me and I could have done something.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey. But like, I didn't really react. I was just sitting there with my cigarette, had my sounds on, like waiting for my uncle to finish at the gym. And they ran away and like, so I took my earphones off so I could hear the drama.
Yeah.
Like, wait, stop. And no one cared. And I was just sitting with my cigarette. It was like, there's some more meat. Maybe learn from you. Maybe put the meat at the back.
Yeah.
Like so that, Otara was it's actually a little bit cleaner.
Cleaner than you remember?
Cleaner. Well, it's been, I haven't been to Auckland since 2019, I realised.
Wow.
And I realised that when I first saw one of my nephews, I walked in the lounge and like, I'm like, stand up. And he was like my height.
Yeah.
But heavier than me.
Yeah.
And he looks like a grown-ass man.
Yeah.
But then he's just like, do you know what's Transformers with me, uncle?
You're like, fuck no.
I'm just like, man, like, time's just flying by. Like, there's a lot of food up there. And for people like you and I who just can't say no ever to food, it's a bad place. I think I packed on like 5 kilos.
You reckon?
Well, that and Uber Eats is 24/7, no matter where you are in Auckland.
That's true, yeah.
And it's
not like here.
You're 2 a.m, you can't sleep, and you're just like, you're telling me that I could get
ribs
into food here.
Yeah.
Brand here in 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And up there, because it's such a competitive market, like the delivery fees are like $3.
Wow.
And it's just like, so then because I crashed with one of my mates, Millie. He lives over in North Shore, and he'd wake up in the morning with his missus, and he'd walk into the lounge, and there's just food, like, empty pizza box.
Yeah.
And then he was just like, Jesus Christ, dude. I'm just like, and I'm sitting there like with my sweatpants, and I got my hand down, doing the Al Bundy down the front, and just like, pass me one of them, donuts. Not the Krispy Kreme, the Dunkin' Donuts. You got both kinds. But
I had to compare.
But time's really flown in terms of we had this amazing idea, and it will come to fruition. It's just that, the procrastination bug's taken over where it's fucking nearly September.
Yeah.
About Gumboot Friday and our 24-hour.
Oh, yeah. No, that's going to happen. Do you want a drink, by the way?
I know they're there now, so that's cool.
Or Fanta?
Oh, I love them both.
Which one do you want? Because I'm going to drink the other one.
The one that's closest to me.
Okay. There you go.
Because I'm thirsty. So before my nan died in 2016, I was drinking LMP at the. She was laughing at me, and she was speaking in Niuean.
Yeah.
And basically, and she's like, yuck. She's like, hey, this is 2016, and she's from a different time. She was calling me a gay.
Hey, man.
She was calling me a gay.
That's cool. Yeah.
I'm like, and my nephew that was there, he's actually my uncle, but he's younger than me.
Gotcha.
Don't even question the way us Niueans, us Polynesians roll. We just go with it. Family tree's fucking weird.
Yeah.
It's not a bush. It's family bush. The branch is being back in.
Yeah.
She was, because LMP, she was like, because it stands for, like, she's like, you got lahopia on your mouth.
Yeah.
And I'm like, because lahopia means, laho means dick. Pia means skin.
Yeah.
She was like,
so like foreskin.
Yeah, she's like, why you like the foreskin in your mouth? Oh, my Palmistoni. If you're from Palmy, that's how Palmy people roll, apparently. Oh, my Palmistoni. Oh, you with the foreskin in the mouth? Oh, I'm like, so every time I see LMP, it's just a good memory.
A good memory?
Well, here's the thing.
A funny memory.
When my nan passed away, like, because I'm the eldest, right? So I had to do one of the big eulogies up there, and it was like fucking 3, 4, 5, I don't know, a lot of brown faces in this church. And I went up there, and Mum came up with me, and I was telling this story, And as I got to like, which we will later know as the punchline of the story, because this was back in 2015. Yeah. Mum stopped me, like I was about to say it, and like in front of like let's just call it an even 400 people, and I've been going for like 2 minutes telling the story. Right at the like, because, and then Mum like jabbed me in the ribs because she's standing next to me at the lectern. And I'm like, huh? She's like, no. I'm like, no. And then now I realise I'm having a conversation with Mum in front of all these people, and I'm like, apparently I can't say the ending of that story. But you had to be there.
Everyone's like, but we weren't.
So and afterwards, like one by one, everyone's just like, they were whacking me, like, why didn't you say it? That's funny. Oh, that's funny. I'm like, I was like to Mum, that's the 7th relative that smacked me in the shoulder, or because of you, Mum. She's like, I made a judgment call. I'm like, so that's why LMP.
Yeah. It's special.
Near and dear, because I think of my nan and the funny giggle she has. I don't think of fucking foreskin, by the way. When I'm like,
Sure you don't.
The excess foreskin.
Yeah.
It's like a windsock at the airport with no wind.
Do you know what else? Do you know what? I did a foreskin joke last night.
Did you?
Yeah.
Tell me about it. I got some foreskin material.
It's an older joke I do where I talk about how if guys have foreskin, before you pee, you got to straighten it. Especially because if you're wearing slightly tighter underwear, it can bend round or whatever. And if you don't, your pee goes on weird angles.
It's
And I was saying, like, I went to a sporting event and they had a big trough toilet, and one side is an adult and the other side is just this little kid. And I had to go in the middle, which was awkward, you know. And I forgot to straighten my shit out, and I started peeing, and it just went on a 90-degree angle, just
90-degree angle.
Just all over the dude's leg. Do you know what I mean? Just like him at his leg. And so quick as a flash, I step back and I go, oh, this kid peed on me. Quickly put my dick away and walked out. And then, of course, I was like, but of course I still had to pee. And so I waited by the door, and a few minutes later, the guy comes out holding the kid's hand going, you got to straighten your shit out before you piss, son.
And you're like, yeah, that's what I forgot to do.
Yeah.
But imagine if you had like a lot of foreskin. I'm talking like a lot.
Like a good inch.
Like you need an extra compartment in your jockeys for like there's a dick in there somewhere. I don't know. Like a midget like in a sleeping bag on a lazy boy.
You get a blast in someone's face and it just dribbles out because it's got so much foreskin to travel through.
Yeah, so you gotta like, I don't know. It's like squeezing a little bit of like Colgate out of the fucking tube.
Yeah.
To get the lenses out. Like, hold on, like they're still swimming. Like I want a baby one day, hun. Like I don't know, I'll just squeeze it out. I'll finger bang there.
Finger bang it in there.
Fucking shove it in there, you know. Shove it in.
Gross.
There. Yeah, that is gross. What we were talking about? Oh yeah, like charity and
charity,
depression.
24-hour Gumboot day.
Yeah, so that was our idea, right? This is
it's still the idea,
and it's gonna happen. But it was more like we had this conversation a few weeks ago. We were like, "Fuck, it's August."
Yeah.
Like we have all these amazing ideas, but we haven't laid the foundation. And you, at the moment, I'm sure you don't mind me telling people this. And if you don't, you can edit it out.
Yeah.
But like you're currently doing a paper on project management.
Yeah, I'm studying through SIT,
which is fucking, and so you fucking flowcharted everything, color coordinated it, and which is awesome. Like, but it's just coming. It's coming quickly.
Yeah.
I might have to like start putting some money away, so when we make that call to Mike King, it's like, hey, we've got this blah blah blah. Oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah, like we want you to be a part of it, but you're gonna have to pay for all the overheads.
Yeah.
And you're gonna pay for the
money?
travel.
Yeah.
Maybe bring a plate. Like,
no, this is the plan. This is what I reckon the plan is, because I've been thinking about this last little bit. Right? We're gonna do it no matter what.
Oh, we're gonna do it.
We're gonna do it no matter what, because just if nothing else, to prove to ourselves we can do it. Oh, sorry, if you got that buzz, it was sorry, my cord is a bit funny.
You've given the microphone AIDS.
Yeah, hepatitis. Gout.
Got the diabetes.
So I just want to make sure I'm still coming through. Oh yeah, okay. So the plan is that we're going to do this 24-hour podcast. Okay, if you're listening to this right now, if you're enjoying this podcast and you want to be part of it in any capacity, So I don't care if you want to just come and just chill out, or be on the show.
If you're from another country, no problem.
Move your mic up a bit.
If you're from another country, no problem.
Yeah, if you want to call in, like if you're in Niue at the moment, or Australia, or Kazakhstan, or wherever.
By the way, George from Kazakhstan, it was his birthday on August the 17th.
How do you know this shit?
Well,
He reached out.
Plus, he's a very, very good friend of mine.
Right.
And I was like, oh, so you live in Kazakhstan? That explains.
The Kazakhstan listener.
He's like, yeah. I got some like neighbors and stuff, and like, like we all live pretty close by. We all live in shanties. No, I'm just kidding. This from Borat, but like, sorry. If you're from the country, you can still be a part.
Yeah, if you want to be part of this, like if you're from wherever you are in the world. Fucking my microphone. If you want to call in. Well, just contact us and we'll book a time, right? And then what we're going to do is tomorrow, Cowles is going. He's got to do this now.
And I'm just finding about this now.
Cowles is going to put together a letter to go out to sponsors, and we'll see if we can get some sponsorship for it. But what we're going to do is I will start a Give a Little page, and if anyone wants to donate to that on the night, you can, and we'll give the money to Mike Kings.
There's also it's easy to set up like a text line,
something like that. We'll sort that out.
Yeah, that's all easily done.
Yeah. And we'll contact the newspaper and we'll put it in there and shit.
Yeah. Plus there'll be a parade or just you and I.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it won't so much be a parade. We'll just walk down the street.
We'll just be walking down the street with.
It'll actually be my street.
Yeah.
We'll just go to
with a megaphone.
But basically, we're just going to walk to the Four Square and get a pie.
And there'll be no megaphone.
Yeah.
Or screaming, and we'll probably be on the footpath.
Yeah. But if you want to join the parade,
and there's, so
that's what we'll do. So that's the plan. It's quite cool because it's November 4th, and on November 5th, it's my daughter's birthday. So, and Guy Fawkes.
That's right.
So we're going to do it. It's going to be 24 hours. Yeah, like I said, if you're listening to this and you want to be part of it, let us know.
Our grant, our thing is we want, at the end of the day, Gumboot Friday was the brainchild of Mike King, who I've made no bones about it, is someone who I meant someone.
Yeah. Oh, me too.
I think it would be amazing to have his presence on the show.
Yeah.
But if we just came to him we're just half-heartedly just put the shit together, hey, we've got to Give a Little page. It's $9 at the moment. It's just you got guests on the show. It's it's just our mates. It's not really a selling point, but if we start the foundation now, we'll get even grants and funding and advertising and media involved. Because in all seriousness, this is a charity that's that's the backbone of our fucking podcast is mental health.
Oh,
so is
totally.
Gumboot Friday. Mike King's whole fight in life is to one of our things that we see from day dot is to normalize conversations amongst men.
Yeah.
Now he doesn't. It's not just about men for him, but the whole mental health system, and if we can have him to just to call in.
Yeah, if we can get him for 10 minutes.
But do you imagine that a pie in the sky dream would be I'll come do an hour spot at the Globe. Oh my God, dude.
Yeah.
and just...
It doesn't. He wouldn't even have to... I'd be like, dude, you don't... Because he doesn't really do stand-up anymore. I'd be like, just do an hour, talk.
Yeah,
Q&A. A TED talk.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Q&A would be fucking boss, man.
It would be awesome because there's... and just raising as much awareness about this as we can. And this year, I don't want to go too ahead of myself, but let's say in a year's time we're sitting where we're sitting right now.
Yeah.
If we do it again, I can only imagine how much bigger it would be.
Yeah.
Because and having all the charity behind it and whatnot. Plus, I think it's I should have come prepped with this. They've got the name for the Gumboot Friday, the whole
I Am Hope.
Yeah, the I Am Hope. They've got some really awesome merch.
Yeah.
All the above. We could have a charity show because there's a show once a month at the Globe, right?
Yeah.
We can do a charity the month before, the week before.
The I Am Hope show. And
see how much how much funds we can raise.
Yeah.
That'll be. It was kind of like when you were talking about a month ago. We were talking in the I like to call it the studio.
In the studio, yeah.
And when you were talking about how you were the person that was responsible for giving like grants or funds.
Oh,
to
the
charitable-
community grants, yeah.
And how good that felt.
Oh, it's amazing,
I
yeah.
can't imagine how at the end of all this, if we had like whatever the monetary figure is,
Yeah.
to be like, here's a check for whatever,
Even if it's $100, I'll be so happy.
you know, like better be so much more than that.
I mean, like,
You
yeah.
know, be millions and millions and millions. No, like it would feel so fucking
Yeah.
fulfilling, you know, and like we said, like to people that are listening from the comedy world, we've got some fucking entertaining, hilarious friends.
Yeah.
In a circle that are like it'd just be more than entertaining,
It'll be, yeah.
and like for a guy who's like got clinical insomnia, 24 hours a breeze. For
Yeah.
yourself, you might need like 4-hourly shifts.
I'm going to have to do, like, yeah, naps.
Yeah, like I get moody. Imagine the last like maybe 6 hours. You're like, well, I don't fucking know. Like,
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
can we go like 20 minutes of music? Fuck this.
20 minutes of music. You can be like, I'm going to be like, I'm going to go take a dump. And you can be like, that's a ninth dump he's taken this morning.
Dump means I just need some time away. I'm
Yeah.
moody.
Leave me the fuck alone.
Like, yeah.
But if you also, like, if you listen to this and you own, like, a business or what, you run a business or whatever.
More details to come, obviously.
Yeah, but if you want to be part of this and help out by, like, donating some shit we can give away for people who make donations. Do you know what I mean? Like, because that would be cool if you're like, hey, if you make $100 donation, you get these local people who've donated the stuff and you'll get some.
Yeah, if you make $100 donation, we'll make an appearance at your workplace.
Yeah.
For an hour. You're welcome.
Like, we'll do it. I'll do an hour set.
It's like, how? Is there a way we could do this without you guys tuning up to our business?
Yeah.
Because we don't really.
Yeah. We
like,
don't like you.
What about 20 minutes? 10? What about just a handshake at the door? Like, okay.
Put it this way: if you don't want me to do the hour set, you have to pay another $100
Yeah.
to the charity.
And if you're a food truck,
Oh,
like, mandatory, dinner.
some burritos would be amazing. Dos Locos tacos.
Look, yeah, the best, in my opinion, the best Chipotle in Palmy.
Well, there you go.
Mm.
Prove us wrong, other Mexican places.
Yeah, yeah. What are they called?
There's
Gracias?
Gracias and Libre.
Libre. One letter off from a tampon. All right, Libre. Yeah,
Don't think that's what they're going for.
I said that as he was writing a check. The owner was just writing a check. When he listened to that, he's like, "Fuck you."
Yeah.
He's like, Dos locos. Yeah. So that's
So they say, "Oh, can I give a shout out to someone? Can I say hi to someone?"
Why else? Yeah, man.
So last night at the show, I met this
I
dude.
feel this is gonna be a long winded. I'm gonna go.
No,
take
no. This will be short. Anyway, so last night at the show, I met this dude. He was in the front row with his missus. Really nice people. Because after the show, I was talking to him, and we got to chatting, and I was telling him about the podcast, and he was like, "I'm so gonna check it out." So, but I forgot. I fucking the whole time we were talking, I forgot to get his name. So I don't know your name, dude, but you're the electrician I was talking to.
He's an electrician. Is he Māori? Is he white? Is
He was of Māori Pacifica nationality. I don't want to make a call on that. No, ex-army. Now he's an electrician. Lovely wife. I didn't get your name, dude.
I'm certain name.
So, no, it's not that I'm shit with names. I just forgot to ask him his name. So, hi. Yeah. Good dude.
Well, like it was like with Matt Wiley, your workmate, who's a comedian. We were talking him up about maybe 2 months ago, and when he heard like us talking,
Yeah.
he was so.
Oh, Matt Wiley's the man.
So, ex-army electrician with the smoking hot wife.
I didn't say smoking hot.
I added that for full effect. Like,
yeah, smoking hot. Oh my god, good on you, bro.
oh, is he punching?
Oh, gorgeous.
Nice.
Good for him.
Like when it's a handsome, like if he's a handsome,
He was a handsome dude too.
Oh, then it's less like
He wasn't
like,
punching up. They were on equal terms.
yeah, but when they're punching up,
Yeah.
and you're just like, bruh, and they know it,
Yeah.
and then you have like a bit of rapport where you can like safely say, by the way, G, punching,
Yeah.
and they're fully like, right, like,
Yeah. Oh, my brother-in-law's here. That also means my sister-in-law's here.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not used to hearing a deep male voice. It's not your
Yeah.
like either a brick and hit puberty real fast, or there's another male
Yeah.
in the house.
And my brother-in-law's here. He's a good dude. Lindsay.
Nice, but I thought we should share that. That's what we're going to be working on.
Yeah.
We got to like sort of do the legalities and cross the T's, dot the I's and stuff, and then
We've legalities.
you know, like you know the whole like grants and like,
Oh.
all that sort of
Yeah,
charity stuff.
I can't see us getting any grants, but like,
Well, you know what I mean. Like
if we can get some sponsorship. I don't even want money. I don't even want sponsorship in terms of money. I want sponsorship in terms of product.
yeah, no,
I
it's
want product I
something
can
that's
give
going
away
to
or
spread
something.
the awareness. It's not about the money.
Yeah.
Because even if you got the money, like
I would just put it into the
it's
charity.
just going to go into the charity, and then like next thing is like, Cows, those are a nice pair of sneakers. Like, thank you. Dylan, is that a life-size DeLorean that you can sleep in with the duvet to match?
Yeah. Put it this way, if you did want to give... hold on. I should say this. If you do want to sponsor our show in general, that would be cool because then we can buy better gear. Like, we can buy proper mics.
I was going to... So when I got Mum that canvas...
Yeah.
From that fish pond app that you and Jen were the one that put me on.
Yeah.
I was going to get personalised mugs.
Yeah.
Like, I just got the Before You Jump logo. I was just going to get one each for you and I.
Nice.
But I had to pay, like, extra shipping on top of... And the shipping was, like... It wasn't that bad. It was, like, $38.
Oh, yeah.
The canvas on sale was, like, you know, only like 80.
Yeah.
38 just for the shipping of the mugs on top of the... And I'm just like...
Nah.
One day soon. But, like...
We could probably make those.
We should get some...
Jen's got a machine that makes that shit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We should, like... There's two things that I am emotionally attached to.
Yeah.
That is the banjo at the start, like our banjo at the start of the intro. Like, I don't want to get rid of that.
Okay.
And the Lego Man.
Oh, you like the Lego Man?
I love that.
Cool.
It just takes me back to when you're like, we're going through like names of the podcast.
Yeah.
And you didn't say like, hey, do you like these like different like, you know,
pictures
for the thumbnail for the That was just
because I did about 9 of them.
And you're like, and you're sort of playing it down like this will do for now. And I'm like, nah, like it's
That's it.
Like there's a bit of morbidness to it, but it should be because it's meant to be a little bit in your face with the, you know, the rope and whatnot. But the Lego Man, I like that. I like the Lego Man, like and the banjo at the start, like. And by the way, I want to give a shout out too before we go.
Yeah.
And that's to Morgan Hunter Bell who just dropped episode 2 of his Ring Awareness.
Oh yeah, I got to check that out.
Podcast
with you
and Tommy.
Oh, the man.
But Tommy is, if you listen to Tommy, is the one that because he's on Fiverr.
Yeah.
There's Fiverr with 2 R's. The old he created the jingle at the start of.
Oh yeah.
I'm like Tommy, his skills knows no bounds. Like he could, because if we do, because you've already had a little, let's call it a warning.
Yeah, I've been told
about how like we can't really use that jingle anymore.
Oh, I don't know how serious that was.
But you know, and then the next episode was like a different jingle altogether. I'm not playing that down, but like I'm just attached to that band.
Yeah. So if we can get something just like it,
we'll just keep that little riff, like
the little banjo riff.
Because I remember what
the only thing I want is less bells. I hate the bells in it.
Like that ding.
Yeah,
ding,
I hate
chime.
that. Yeah, but I like the scratching.
Yeah. So
I want more the same banjo, way more scratching, no bells.
Yeah.
But I thought about reaching out. So I don't know if you know this about me, but my cousin Eli, who just moved back into town, is actually a music producer.
And he just moved back into town?
Yeah, like a legit music producer.
Well, let's...
I'll play you one of his songs and I'll see if you recognise it, eh?
And it's like something like, it's like a massive hit. It's like when Randy Marsh he's actually Lord.
Yeah, I am Lord. Yeah. No, like he legit produces music and he's legit talented. And I thought about reaching out and being like, bro, you're like the next big thing.
What brings him back to Palmy? Or what brings him to Part? Okay. Where was he before that?
They were in Hamilton for a bit. And then I think they were in Auckland for a little bit.
Yeah. Like
And now he's got a lovely wife named Marcy.
so you may have heard of
awesome.
he's worked with like up and coming artists like Kanye West,
Nico Walters.
Nico.
Yeah, Nico Walters. Have you heard of him?
I know that.
No, that's Smashing
I was
Pumpkins.
about to say
That's the wrong song.
19. I'm like,
Yeah, he's
Eli's
legit.
behind there, and then the. So it's Nico. That's your cousin?
My cousin made the music.
Yeah. I know.
He didn't sing the song.
I know, but. What was it?
That was my sister-in-law.
Hi, sister-in-law. I'm sure you're gonna. Yeah, I know who you're talking. That's your cousin?
My cousin produced that song
Yeah.
and made the beats. And he's just put out...
What has he been doing in terms of jobs for the last maybe 5-10 years?
oh, look, I don't know. Fuck.
No, like in terms of like has he been on TV, radio? Has he
No.
anything?
No, he just makes music.
Well, he's not just some guy who makes like shitty keyboard stuff because that's
That's legit.
A song.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sure like
I think he goes under the name Mando.
I'm sure Tommy, our friend who dabbles in Fiverr would suffice, but I think Eli wins by a nose.
Yeah.
Like I remember one time at the Globe, you were running tech.
Yeah.
And I was like I think it was an open mic, and you know when it's an open mic you don't give a shit about what you walk out to.
No.
And like when it's like give it up for cows, and then it was a nice surprise like it
was our jingle was on.
I was like
I did that specially.
I kind of figured you didn't put random, but it was actually for a moment or two you forgot the fact that you're about to walk out on stage and entertain people.
Yeah.
It was like a moment where I was like, like that's nice. Like I don't know. So
Yeah.
but like we should get some merch.
Get some merch made?
Yeah, well, in this day and age it's so dirt cheap.
Yeah.
Every second person is
This is another song he just produced.
yeah.
I've actually never listened to it.
Ain't no he say, she say, when no speak English. Vacation, a touch like freak me. Flows that I speak got me sweet like cheesecake. And on my mind, you stay posted these days. You
So
know
he
that
makes the beats. He's a
Yeah.
beat maker.
And he produces the songs.
He would have a setup here and everything. Like
Oh, yeah. He's legit. He's cool dude, man. Fucking cool
exciting,
too.
let's like what are we now? We're coming up to the last quarter of the year.
Yeah.
And for me, being a basketball head, the last quarter is a big deal.
Oh, yeah.
You end strong.
Yeah.
I feel like there's some exciting shit happening. Like, and I mean, I think this is far more on. Even though your schedule is nuts compared to mine.
Yeah.
Like I did this, I got 4 kids, I got this.
Yeah.
Studying.
I'm studying.
What about you?
I did a
Kels?
show.
I was in bed for 9 days.
Yeah.
Like, man, you're a busy faggot. Shut up. Like, but I feel like even like some of the cousins in Auckland, it's like, what happened to like doing it every week? Gee, like,
Yeah.
it'd be cool if we sort of started slowly. Because I think it's been 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Because then
Been a hot.
Because how long have we been gas bagging at the moment?
We're on hour and 10,
Okay,
roughly. We're hour and 8.
because I think like a good 45 to an hour. And
Yeah.
if we did this weekly, I feel like it would be 45 to an hour.
I'm down to do it every day,
Yeah,
but realistically.
yeah,
But yeah, if we can do it once a week.
yeah. That'll be cool. Like I need to. I really need to upskill myself in terms of the whole editing stuff.
Yeah.
Because I know like some of my cousins in Auckland, they're just like they're still not used to the whole. Because a lot of people we know, an hour and a half podcast, they listen to 10, 20 of them a week.
Yeah.
Whereas some people, they're just like an hour and a half, like they can't.
That's a long
fathom.
time. Yeah.
But it's like I played. There was about. I was like, this would be a like good opportunity. I was like, they were talking about the podcast. What are you guys talking about? Is it funny stuff?
Yeah.
Like, with one of the. I'm like, so I played. It was about 2 minutes of the foghorning.
Oh, yeah,
which
yeah.
is my personal favorite.
Yeah.
Like, and they're like, you gotta put that, because then if you look at, say, I don't know, one that everyone knows, Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
His episodes go for like 2 hours.
Yeah,
when he
yeah, they're
interviews
real
someone.
long.
But like, if you go on YouTube or even like Facebook clips,
Yeah.
they're like 2-minute clips.
Yeah.
You know, and some of them don't even have video. It's just like
Yeah.
the Joe Rogan like Experience logo.
Yeah.
And the audio.
Yeah.
Like, I want to start like a lot of people that are listening to this, like, that's child's play. That's easy.
Yeah.
Dude, I had to like ask my daughter how to operate my fucking tablet the other day.
Yeah.
You know, like, so I need to upskill because I want to. That's I think integral. Like,
Yeah.
Because a lot of people I know, they go, I love what you do, G. I think it's cool.
Yeah.
I just can't. Like, I don't.
Can't do an hour and a half.
Yeah, and not just for any podcast.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
don't do it.
I totally get that because
But
like
a 3-minute clip.
I've gone down from like when we lived in Auckland, I used to go through like 20 podcasts a week. Like, I used to subscribe to like 40 podcasts.
When you were in Auckland, what year? What?
When I was living there, because my commute
What
home
year
was
was
an
that,
hour and a
though?
half.
What year was it?
That was like 2015 we moved.
I'm just gonna be real with you. I don't think I knew what a podcast was in 2015.
Oh man, I was deep in podcasts by then. Like,
I thought podcast had something to do with Apple because the iPod podcast.
well, that's how you used to start getting them. But like, yeah, now I'm down to like one. I only listen to one podcast, apart from our own.
Is that Comedy Bang Bang?
No, tell them Steve Dave.
Oh, tell me. Oh, yeah, nice.
It's the only one I got time for.
Yeah.
But what we could do is the other thing we could do is we could start doing it so a podcast will come out every week, but it might not have me every week and it might not have you every week, but it'll have one of us every week.
Okay, yeah.
So like the weeks I can't record because I'm like you, dude. Like you don't realize it, but some weeks I'm like I can't do this.
Yeah.
Like you might be like I want to record.
The guy was just like, but Kel's is sick.
No.
Really,
like honestly, there was times last week when if you had messaged me and be like, when I record, I would have been like, nah, can't do it.
I'll be the last person that's be like push back. I'll be like, yeah.
Yeah, I know you would be. I know. No, you'll be cool with it. You'll be like, that's fine.
Yeah.
But like, what we could do is, if there's weeks I can't record because I'm not up to it, or we're just busy, I'll just be like, no, but I'll get you the gear, and you can just record with whoever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
And those weeks when you can't record, I'll just get someone in to record with.
Yeah.
So that way, no matter what, an episode drops every week.
Yeah.
And then, because there might be weeks where I'm like, I can't record, but if you get me the file, I'll do all the shit because it only takes me about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
To put the song in and upload it. Honestly, that's how long it takes. In fact, it actually takes about 20 minutes, but 15 minutes is the upload. So like what I do is I create the file and then I go upload and I walk away. Then I come back in 20 minutes and I just put in the name of the pod and shit.
Or like I could just learn how to do it as well.
Yeah, well that's true.
It can't be that, you know.
It's not that hard.
No, it wouldn't be that hard. It's the stuff. It's just a world I just don't know. Like, but if we start doing that, well, and then, I know I keep saying it, like, but you've been the one that's. There's actually been a few people that I love them. Like, you guys know who I'm referring to. Where as soon as I start sort of doing a bit of self-hate or like, you know, I know how to do all this stuff. We should be, you know. We should be we should have more likes and shares and views and whatnot. Yeah. There should be more activity, all this and that. It's always yourself and a few other that rein me in. It's just like, hey, like, you just, and kind of in a funny, weird, fucked up way, you kind of just got here. Yeah. You know, like you just got your health back and you're still on that recovery trail. Yeah. Like, you know, what's the rush? Like, why not just continue on with what we're doing? Exactly. What's the rush? And then when you're ready to do it, and I had to keep reminding myself that, but I am actually, the health is... I was going to say, you look really good. Like, your eye looks better. I feel like this is the best I've been in about 18 months. Honestly, yeah, you look it. It's a long time. Like, when you were saying here, like, when you got here today and you're like... And then after you slept while you're in Auckland and your cousin... Oh, no, sorry, your auntie was like, oh, your colour... Honestly. Yeah, you're not great. Like you're more chatty. Really good. Even just the reaction time to... Yeah. Sometimes it's like, what are we talking about? The memory, everything. Yeah. And like how I MC'd like a few weeks ago when Morgan was like, hey, you've gone from going 7 to 10 days in bed, 3 to 4 days out. You've kind of flipped that model now. And with the days that I'm out of bed... Yeah. I actually feel like I can do shit. Yeah. Like, you know... Like, you're maximising that time. I maximise, because I know there's going to come a lull,
Yeah.
And I, like, so I do everything I can, like, quality time with the family and friends first and
Yeah.
foremost, like housework, fucking the material, writing.
All that stuff, yeah.
So you're sort of prepping for the next fucking tornado of health, like.
Yeah.
But next thing you know, 3, 4, 5, like 6 days, like before I start dropping, and and I, sometimes it's like I want some constructive, because I'm a active relaxer.
Yeah.
So I need, getting behind like the Facebook page and stuff like that. I think it's getting close to that time where I actually have the energy
to do it.
To do so, because I actually, we started in November.
Yeah.
So what's that? We're like coming in
10 months.
10 months. And I really invested in what we're doing.
Yeah.
And even though like the episodes are starting to become too few and far between, which we can sort of bring back whatnot, like the positive. There might be one positive feedback you get in 6 months, but that in terms of positive feedback, not like, oh, it's funny or what you got, but like the real, like, you've made a massive.
Yeah.
My uncle might be saying this. I just came back from Auckland. He went through a dark patch quietly up in Auckland this year, and he was like, you don't realize, because you know him, Uncle Ken. Yeah. Like he used to live here in Palmy. Like he's like, you don't know how much. He's like, listening to you guys. He goes, he listens to us at the gym.
Yeah.
I'm like, don't you listen to that doof doof? He's like, there's only so much doof doof you can listen to. Sometimes I get stuck in traffic, and he goes, in between the funnies, he goes like, you guys talk about stuff that, he's like, man, nephew brought me to tears a few times.
Yeah.
He goes, and I'm like, oh, that's not really. He goes, no, but tears of like, oh, someone gets it.
Yeah.
And he goes, it was like, I'm not the only one who's. Because his words were to me like, you hear people go through dark moments, but he goes, I thought this was like there's no turning back.
Yeah.
He goes, this is too dark, because he's not used to it until he hears like say like he's like, that's my nephew talking about. He's like, oh, I'm not the only one, and he goes, I didn't say anything at the time, but he's out of it now.
Yeah.
And he goes, like, you and Dylan helped.
Oh man, it makes me happy.
So that's all I need to hear.
Yeah.
Like, and I feel like we've got something here that, when the time is right, we could really elevate it to the next level. And I think,
and that would be like the ultimate is to make it so it is reaching more people, but not because of like.
No, I know where you're going with this.
Yeah, it's just so it helps more people. Like that's the ultimate. Is like if we can get more people like Ken being like, this made a difference.
Because then that in turn helps, like say for me, so selfishly talking about myself, like my journey.
Yeah.
I can't help make myself happy more often than not, but if I can make you happy and give you hope,
yeah,
that rebounds back, and the more people we can do that to, the stronger that I'm going to be.
Yeah, and it rebounds, like when it comes back stronger.
Oh, big time.
Like, oh my God, I've done it.
There's the initial shock where you're just like, me?
Yeah, yeah. Totally.
Like just Dylan and I were just.
Yeah.
But then we like, because my Uncle Ken is like, he's the nicest bloke in the world, but you wouldn't fuck with him.
Yeah.
You wouldn't walk down a dark alley because he's intimidating. He looks like a bloke's bloke. Like
you put it well earlier. He looks like David Tour.
He looks like David. Yeah. And he's going hard at the gym, sort of thing. Like
nice.
And when you hear stuff like that, and like, for the little community that listens to us, my only thing is if you extrapolate that, imagine like say 5,000, 10,000 people listening.
Yeah.
The amount of people and that just like gives me goosebumps. Like that.
Being able to help that many people. That's
life changing for people that are listening. Life changing for us.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because like I'd hate to hypotheticalize. Is that a word? Hyper?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess.
I'd hate to guess.
Yeah.
I'd hate to take a stab. And where I'd be, what my mindset would be if this idea of this podcast has helped me tenfold.
Yeah.
And when the time's right, I feel like this could go.
Yeah. We can really make a difference for people.
So.
That talking about Ken makes me think of Before You Jump that we can use to wrap up.
Before you jump,
I've got one. It's good.
For awesome.
Got no for awesome.
He doesn't look like David Tiller.
He does. No. Like, if you think of a valley, every valley has a downward slope, right? But it has an upward slope on the other side. So sometimes you feel like you're going into the valley, just you'll come back up. Do you know what I mean? So when you hit the bottom, you'll eventually climb back up. So before you jump, remember life is a valley. So it'll have a downward slope, but it has an upward slope as well. And sometimes that downward slope is your upward slope, if you know what I mean. And that's what we're talking about. Like, by helping other people, we're putting ourselves back up the slope when we're feeling really down.
Yeah.
So please, if this has helped you, man, like, or lady, reach out.
And it's not the fact like, oh, like, thanks God. It's not. Think of it this way, like, when you reach out saying, hey, this has helped me.
Yeah.
It's one extra coat of armor that I have.
Exactly. You're keeping us going.
Yeah, and you don't realize how much it helps me. Like, conversations with you, conversations with friends, 2-hour conversation I had with Morgan this morning, blah, blah, blah. The amount of people that are close in our community where it's not weird to talk about our feelings anymore.
No.
And that's just our close-knit.
Yeah.
You know, so if you go into that valley of death, it doesn't have to be a valley of death.
No.
It could be the
Yeah.
valley of new beginnings.
Exactly. Oh, that's beautiful. That's sexy.
Just when you're falling and you feel like you're going to like fall to your death, just realize there's a human-sized trampoline. And you're going to bounce
Tramompoline.
back out. Tramompoline.
Tramompoline! Tramompoline!
You said what now?